going on, YouTube? About to do this quick review of Titans episode 5 together. First, I thought the episode was pretty good. The show starts off with the team pretty much just teaming up. They're getting to know each other, and they're starting to use their powers around each other and starting their training. I thought this scene was pretty cool. Well, I thought this portion of the show was pretty cool. And only thing I didn't like was Beast Boy's transformation. Like, he has to run behind stuff to get naked so he can transform. I really think they should have thought of a better way for him to transform, because I kind of think they're handcuffing themselves with his transformation. So I wish they would have came up with another way. But then again, I didn't want them to cheap out on it and have him just have the strength of a tiger but keep his human form. I guess you can't have the good without the bad. So I really like Starfire's power set. I like the way she looks when she's activating her powers. Actually, as far as everybody on the show, I actually think her transformation looks the best. And I think her powers just look the best on screen. I really love the way Robin fights, though. I really love his style of fighting. So his scenes are very exciting. So next we get a little bit of the backstory between the crazy family, and we find out that they're humans, but they're brainwashed. So they've been brainwashed, and they have explosive devices implanted in their heads. And so we have a scene where the organization that's over the brainwashed people, they're brainwashing a new guy to be their dad. So I thought that scene was pretty cool. It was kind of creepy. We still don't know much about them. We kind of getting bits and pieces, but I really like where their story is going. You know, they're crazy as hell, so I really like where they're going. Then we have a scene with Starfire and Robin. You know, they have their sex scene finally. But I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like the relationship between Robin and Starfire. I'm just being honest. I kind of feel like it's been forced, you know, and I kind of feel like, you know, they're kind of overly sexualizing her a little bit too much. I mean, I know Starfire was always kind of a sexual being in the source material, but I kind of feel like they need to just kind of ease into it. Just don't do too much. Like, I feel like they're doing a little bit too much. You know, we didn't really need that relationship. Like, I just feel like that relationship is a waste of time for the show. But, you know, I'm with it. It's okay. I'm still gonna keep watching the show. I'm still enjoying the show. But I just think that relationship dynamic between them two is like, it just doesn't fit to me. It doesn't fit for the show. I just think they're kind of forcing it. They should have let it progress a little longer and then brought it along at the end of the season. That would have made more sense. So one funny part of the episode was this lady that worked at the motel. She had the hots for Robin. Like, everybody just throwing it at Robin. Like, Robin got all the women on this show. Like, he just getting them all. So so she just putting it out there like, hey, you know, I'm in room such and such and such and such. So, you know, whenever you can come up if you need anything. You know, so she shows up to Robin's room and, you know, she tried to throw it at him. She wants the D. So, you know, I thought that was really funny. And Robin was like, no, but she wasn't that attractive. Well, she was all right. She was all right, you know. I mean, I've done worse. I'm just being honest. But, yeah, so I thought that was real funny. I thought that scene was funny. So after that, the crazy family, they show up to start fighting Robin. And, you know, he's kind of whooping them, but they getting the best of him. Like, so they have their super strength. You know, they take that super serum or whatever they're taking to give them super strength. So they was getting the best of Robin. They knocked him outside on the car, knocked him over the balcony and things like that. So they were really fighting. And then the children, they went and attacked Starfire. So Starfire started fighting them. And then the fight ends up going outside, and they all kind of teamed up, and Robin went and got his suit, his equipment, and he just started whooping up on them. And then they seen that they couldn't mess with him, so they went on and gave up. And so the team tied them up and was trying to interrogate them, but they didn't really get any information off of them. And the guy that's over the crazy family, he ended up blowing their heads up with the explosives that's in their heads. Then Robin, he goes to the hotel or the apartment where the guy that's over the crazy family that's in charge of them lives. And so the organization ends up sending killers to kill both of them. And so Robin starts fighting them. They get the best of him, and then smoke appears out of nowhere, and it's the new Robin. And he shows up and whoops all of them and tells Robin, hey, you know, I'm the new Robin, and it helps him up. And so that pretty much was the end of the episode. So we're going to get an episode with both Robins in one episode. And I thought that was really good. I'm really pumped to see that episode. That cliffhanger, I was like, man, it's over with. So I was really, really excited to see him pop up on the show. And I hope Robin becomes Nightwing. You know, Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing. So really, I thought this episode was pretty good. I mean, it was definitely a step up. I feel like this whole season has been pretty good. It hasn't been an episode that I really didn't like. I really like this season. I really like this show. You know, I know a lot of people was giving it flack in the beginning, but I think the show is great. And I think it's just going to get better and better and better. You know, I really want to see if they're going to introduce Batman. I seen a suit of his in the behind the scenes, you know, photos and things that came out. And so I really want to see what that's going to look like on screen. But I thought the episode was pretty good. Like I said, I do these every week. So like, subscribe, comment below so we can talk about it. I'll always comment back because I like talking with you all. And so, you know, I'll see you guys on the next video. All right.